Only touch greatness.
Hear ye, it's the Twin Kings in the building, and you're tuning in live to the Only Touch Greatness podcast. Let's go. Like I said, yes, I just bullshit to me.
I wanted to talk about your album, She Made Heaven Fall. How did you come up with the name, and tell us about that album?
Yeah, so how we came up with that album name. It's actually, I don't know if you noticed how we and Twin have gone about this, our musical journey. I kind of had to backtrack to answer that, so I'll try to shorten it for you. When me and Twin got started, I told him, I said, I want to do something that nobody's ever done before in the 50 years of hip hop. This was years ago. I told him, I said, I want to do something that nobody's ever done before, that I can hang my hat on and say, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we did that. And he came to me with the dopest shit of all time. I got to give him flowers while, you know what I mean, while he's here. So we actually tell a story, an ongoing spoken word story with not only our track title. So if you read the first song we've ever released all the way up until the last song we released, It Depends How You Feel, it's all telling a story, an ongoing story. And we do the same thing with not only our individual songs, but we do the same thing with our album names. So we're actually writing a poem pretty much in a way. So it's like poetry in motion. So the first album was In Order of Precedence. Then it was Everything Changed, When She Came, and then, you know, She Made Heaven Fall. And then the album after that is And Froze Summer. So that's kind of how it's like an ongoing, like we're writing a book kind of thing in a way. So that's the answer to your question. How did the name come up? So yeah, I try to shorten it for you. My bad.
Hey, that's all good. I was gonna definitely ask about Froze Summer album as well.
Yeah. Right. So like that, the thing, we already have like all of the albums already written out all the way to 100 records. So, you know, we're kind of like unveiling it one chapter at a time, so you can kind of like follow along with how we're doing it at like a book, not only with the track titles, but also the album names. So, you know, the next upcoming album that's coming out is going to be It's Funny How Life Is. So when you read the whole thing from top to bottom, it'll be In Order of Precedence, Everything Changed, When She Came, She Made Heaven Fall, and Froze Summer. It's Funny How Life Is. So like we're continuously going and continuing that trajectory so that people can be like, oh, now that's dope as fuck. I'm actually looking forward to what, you know, other people are doing. We wanted to create a different element that no other artists have done, because, you know, top label execs or whatever, they'll be like, oh, you got an album coming out. Okay, cool. We're going to do this rollout. And then they're just like, okay, I'm going to drop the track titles. But what are you really looking at the track titles for? Who's featured, how long it's going to be, and that's it. Right, we're creating a whole separate art form within that, and creating that for hip hop to at least, you know, take it and run with it, but pay homage first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, elevate, yeah, absolutely.
Let's elevate our writing and how far we could push the culture forward. Because, you know, how much more excited would it be for our fans to know, like, oh snap, like I can't wait to see what this track title is, just so I can see where it falls on the entire track list.
I seen Fat Joe. Was reviewing your guys' song.
And Busta. Yeah, and Busta. Fat Joe, Busta, Little Pyro, a bunch of the people. Like, yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
2wiin Kingz. Among Some Lies. Oh, it's your boy Joe Crack. 2wiin Kingz. It's Crack.
Okay, that's cool.
Hey, shout out to Joey Crack, man. Yo, I remember,
Joey Crack.
Y'all wanna live my lifestyle. Never seen the brick, never seen the crack house. Yo, it was just that. Ever heard? Yeah.
No, what's crazy is like my favorite album from Fat Joe was Only the Jealous Ones Envy.
Ooh, that Joe Flow shit.
Album was fire. Man,
it's still fire, man. To this day, they sleep on Fat Joe. I be getting mad every time. I'm like, why they act like Fat Joe just a podcast nigga? Like that nigga wasn't like rapping off of that Twin deep cover with motherfucking Big Pun. R&B Big Pun. Like, come on, man.
Come on, man. He was rapping on that.
For real.
What's one of your dream features?
Features?
I told Twin, I said, to be honest with you, I have a passion, right? When I'm gonna say passion, I have a passion to prove myself with lyrically, right? Because like we talked about earlier, coming up in Brooklyn, you really have to showcase bars, right? Yeah. You can't just go out there rapping like Mrs. Daisy, because then you're gonna get your food ate by the by old on the corner that never made it rapping, but he could rap on that corner. He gonna eat your food on the corner, so you got to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Get that respect by uncle on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to come with it every time. And I feel like lyrically, I'm always competing, and I feel like I want to get my pen to at least be able to feature like somebody like Eminem, and even somebody as recently that I've grown to respect as far as lyrical ability is Joyner Lucas. So those two right there, I would really like to do a feature with either one of them to see if I can at least fucking hold my own on this motherfucker.
I can hold my own. Fuck that.
And I feel like I'm gonna hold my fucking own. So I definitely would. That be a dream feature for me right now. Absolutely.
Because
I can tell you this. I can tell you this.
Hang on, Prince. For the first time, is that song that you have as well? That I felt like should have had Joyner Lucas on it.
Yeah.
That'd have been fire.
Also, my dream feature for sure, I think I made a post about it, is Cypress Hill.
Ooh!
And I'd be tough.
I would
be real.
Yeah, that is a dream feature that I'm like, yo, tag him 1,000 times. I'm trying to get a Cypress Hill feature on one of them beats. I want to fuck that shit up, son.
I'm trying to get an interview, so I mean, I'm trying to find that link as well.
Oh my God. Hey, I can tell you this one thing, man, and thank God for, I don't know why, man, for wherever I do dedication pics, whenever I seen Be Real like that, I was like, oh wow. I was like, so dreams can, hey, I should tell you, I just like, yo, dude saw my face. I mean, you know what I mean? Shout out to Eminem and shout out to, Read the PDF, you know what I'm saying? Because I never think that will ever be close to ever getting a response from Eminem just by saying thank you. It's just like, just getting that response, you know what I'm saying? You could say dreams can, you know what I'm saying? Dreams can come true. So never say never on that, you know what I'm saying? Hard work and dedication, bro. That's it.
Well, 50. What he's saying is we
52.
what he's saying is we had on the group Read the PDF once, and one of them stood on
coming soon.
Yeah, right. Mr. Porter from D12. And then he happened to be on the phone with Eminem. Eminem called him during the meeting and showed him Prince's CD.
Yeah, he saw vinyl. He saw my Slim Shady LP vinyl, and I was like, "Yo, I'm to this day he don't even know." And then it got followed by con artists from D12. That's even way better. You know what I mean? And I showed him this, and I showed him this too. Shout out to Bust Through the Big Bang. You know what I mean? I was like a kid, like I still got the same stuff. I was like, yo, you was on this, you was on this. You know what I mean? That's what hip hop do. You know what I mean? For real.
Tell us about your producers and who makes your beats.
Yeah, Twin.
Okay, so we work with a bunch of producers, and don't get me wrong, we're always open to working with new producers, and they constantly hit us up every day, especially like sending us beats. But Davo is probably one of the best producers. He executively produced the She Made Heaven Fall project. We work with a lot of his beats and stuff like that. We've created a sound with him. We consistently get beats from him, and we constantly, add it towards like, what we're trying to do. You got T-Life. T-Life makes beats. We had our from, well, can't say that name yet, but we have an album that's gonna be executive produced with him too.
K-Paso.
Oh yeah, K-Paso executively produced the Afro Summer project. I'm trying to get him back in the lab as much as possible to make me some more beats.
Took a break. I'm mad at him right now.
In fact, he took a mean break. I'm kind of upset. And then we got Friday. He's the one who produced. Yeah, Friday produced that song, one of our biggest songs right now, which is "Then She Came."
Yeah, that's banger. And then It depends on how you feel. That song that just dropped was produced by Mateus Bremen. Real young kid, man, but he's fire, man. He's going at it. He's fire. He's supposed to be developing a package for me right now to get some more production so we can get some more shit written for him so we can put that stuff out there, man. You know how to go.
Absolutely.
Tell us about manager Dom.
Shout out to the very first project that we ever put out was executively produced by Doom Got Beats out there in North Carolina. So shout out to Doom.
And then I was gonna throw in there, tell us about your manager Dom that hooked this up for us.
Dom, man, I mean, he's been a fucking absolute blessing from the moment I reached out to him. That dude has been nothing but honorable, and just a real dope person to you know what I'm saying, to talk to. Very down to earth, very understanding, very knowledgeable about this game, man. You know, and you know, a great person to bounce ideas with, very intelligent. You know, I just appreciate him, man, and shout out to him, man, and we're gonna keep going.
Shout out to Dom.